Hello, welcome back to Lush Velvet Coasters. Yes, I am unfortunately playing Planet Coaster again. You know what, right? I'm having one of them weeks, or one of them lives, to be honest. And I just feel like messing around again. Hopefully you enjoyed the last episode where I made everyone ride everything or get trapped. Today I have a similar idea. I'm gonna kind of combine what I've done before. So I'm gonna combine the no escaping of the last park with the what would you call them, weaponized roller coasters of my video before that, and I'm just gonna make a like ride Nemesis or die kind of park. So let's call it Nemesis or else. That's the kind of vibe I want to go for today. I'm letting my feelings out. This is how I process my feelings. Right, so I'm gonna start the park with the only way that I know how, which is a plaza. I feel like it's just a good way to get going. I feel like this just gives people like a fair chance when they enter the park, because you know, then they can't be like, oh, I don't want to ride there at this road because I'm too hungry. Like, let's fatten them up and send them off, you know what I mean? I need to get like a silent mouse, don't I? Oh, that's big enough. You know what, I'll even do scenery stuff. Right. This is a bit extra, but just hear me out. Well, I'm basically trying to just make it inviting. So we've got a little bit of an entrance plaza here. Let's just enclose it a little more. Make it feel cozy, not, you know, trappy or anything. Right, here we go. Nice and cute. So you come into the park and you've got your various shops and stalls. Just gotta make sure I don't mislead anyone into thinking they can leave. That's just a tree. So I'm basically gonna give them a choice between Nemesis or a different ride. Oh god, that's really struggling there. Yeah, I am aware this will be my third Planet Coaster video on Nemesis. I don't care. This is my this is how I want to live. So where's the corkscrew? So I kind of want it to be at the angle that it would be like as you walk into Forbidden Valley. That'll do. So you can ride Nemesis, or you know what? Let's go for another coaster, because I feel like that's, you know, like another like real life coaster, because I feel like that's going to split the enthusiast community. So I don't know what angle I need to put Steel Vengeance at, but it's a tall rise. Is that too much? It just creates a shadow over the whole kingdom. That'll do. There's not too much of the ride sinking into the ground. So first choice, Nemesis or Steel Vengeance. I know which one I pick and it's not Steel Vengeance. I have a feeling that I might need to terrain this, so I'll be back momentarily. I've finally terrained Nemesis. Kind of underestimated how much I should have built this down. So it's quite jarring in comparison to the entrance, and to be honest, that'd probably put me off. It looks a bit much. Also, this area before I just thought you should know, before I sculpted it, did look a bit like a boat. This is where we're at. This is as good as I'm going to be able to do. Like, can you not give me a hard time, please? You know, it's as good as I can do, and I can also guarantee that if I do another Nemesis, I'm not going to be terraining it this well, because that was effort. Also, as for Steel Vengeance, I don't know what that ride terrain looks like, but with it being in America, I'm just going to guess it's concrete, so we're going to just go with rock. Right, so I've really tried to path this up like realistically, but the terrain I maybe did a little bit early, so I actually don't know how to path this. So for Nemesis, you have to go all weird and wacky, and Steel Vengeance isn't exactly much better. That's that, or I need to connect the exit with that hideous path as well. I think what I'm going to try and do is that at every point where someone has chosen to ride something that isn't Nemesis, I'm going to lead it all to one plaza, which is where the chaos is going to happen. And I feel like I need to make it kind of long, because there's going to be a lot of rides connecting to this. Okay, I can't find... There is a Steel Vengeance sign somewhere. The coaster comes with one, doesn't it? Can I just steal the Vengeance? There. Is that the only size? So... Oh no. What are we going to do for Nemesis? Oh... I'm gonna butcher this. You know what? That'll do. That's not that doesn't upset me too much. There we go. I mean, it's a little bit underwhelming next to the Steel Vengeance sign, but at least you know what you're getting on. So now, if you do manage to ride Nemesis, which I better do, you may now escape and make your second choice, which will be Nemesis or the next ride. I'm gonna build downward this time. This is easier, right? No, it isn't really, but... Oh, look how am I gonna get my guests down there? Right, but maybe Nemesis wasn't built this far down into the ground. After a lot of messing about, I learned that underground Nemesis just doesn't work. So I guess we're just gonna have a really boring unterrained Nemesis. I'm sorry, alright, I don't understand how the game works. So we have Nemesis for a second time, or Copperhead Strike. Again, you know, I feel like this should be an easy choice, but if you're dumb enough at this point to ride Copperhead Strike, you end up in the same hellish plaza as if you chose Steel Vengeance. Can you see it coming together? I like that big endless hole in the ground caused by my earlier Nemesis mistake. Let's just forget about that. There is a Nemesis station buried down there. I just thought you should know that. I really underestimated how much longer this is going to take than the 10 rides challenge, because this is multiple choice. I have to get all mathematical. Shops and facilities. Oh. I was going to do blueprint ones, but I do think the custom ones are better at getting people to actually come into your thingy. Interesting. That makes me really uncomfortable. Hat's fantastic. Oh, that'd actually be really funny if people ended up stranded here and they're all just wearing silly hats. And now you see the only toilets that we allow on my games are these. I'm sorry. So you can ride Nemesis a third time or stealth. That's going to be quite divisive, isn't it? Okay, so I've added the paths from going up to Nemesis or alternatively stealth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect another, I'd say 3 rides. So there'll be 5 stages to this challenge, and then I'll see you after that because it takes ages. Wouldn't be able to tell you how long this has taken. Too long! So just to give you some context, up until this point, what will happen is you enter the theme park, you choose right for Nemesis or left for Steel Vengeance. If you choose Steel Vengeance, you end up in the Death Plaza. So if you ride Nemesis, you get a second choice, ride Nemesis again, or ride Copperhead Strike. Again, if you choose the other option, you end up in the Death area. After you ride Nemesis the second time, you get a choice to ride it a third, or stealth. Not a bad option. And again, you know, they could just end up stranded here. That'll probably happen. I'm gonna go for the people who actively choose the wrong choice. Those are the ones whose blood I want. Never mind. And then you can ride Nemesis a 4th time. Nemesis 4. How long is this gonna take to test? Oh, I press pause. So you're at Nemesis 4, oh for God's sake. Or this nice little water coaster. This is the point where I might consider doing the water coaster just because I've done Pulsar and I loved it. So that's your next choice. Again, if you choose the water coaster, you end up in the Death Plaza. And then your final choice is Nemesis or this Stinger, which is actually a really, really cool looking flying coaster. So now that all the coasters have had a chance to test, I'm gonna get them opened up. Just for some context, I am now on the 1 hour mark. Just setting this up. One thing to note as well is that the game physically won't let the competitors, I suppose, even start the circuit if there are any dead ends. So my workaround for that is that at the Death Plaza, I've put your only escape as a £200 Ferris wheel, £200 per person, that will only start if it is full. So that's basically just, and that is connected to the entrance. Obviously that's basically going to be impossible to fill up, but it is challenge time. Oh, pretty split decisions here. I'd say it looks like, to start off with, more people are going for Nemesis than Steel Vengeance, just by a little bit. We'll do the stats at the end again and find out. And I do think an unfortunate part of my lack of pre-planning is that, yes, the queues are really, really long to walk through and it's going to really slow the challenge down, but that's what editing's for. You won't know any better. We have our first riders on Nemesis. Let's join them. It has to be done. That's a bit loud. Wow, that was great. Thanks. Turn around. And we're going to the upside down corkscrew onto the map. on the rail there, I won't be doing it, but something stall turn. 0 Giro 1 station. If it's turn around, into a vertical loop, into a vertical loop, into a vertical. Back down through that hole. Just a 0 Giro. Oh god, right, people are coming off this by now, aren't they? Yeah, I need to get back on track. Our first, yeah, there we go. Our first Nemesis riders are coming off. Let's check in with the Steel Vengeance guys. That's not on that. Why is the queue so big for it? I'm really upset. Is it on a 1 train? Is that why? Oh, this is my nightmare. 1 train. It might kind of vary the results. Although, to be fair, if people are going to ride Steel Vengeance, they're going to ride Steel Vengeance, aren't they? Look at the queues. So here are our Nemesis riders, and here are the losers that opted for Steel Vengeance. And as you can tell, obviously, none of them want to ride that Ferris wheel. So that's working as intended. What I might do, even though they really don't deserve it, is I'll put some facilities here just to spread them out. And I've also taken the liberty to put in what ride they're coming off of. So, Cophead Poo Poo, Acropolis losers, Stinger Stung You, Stevie losers, and Stealth babies. So, you know, it's pooling up a bit. So let's check in with, oh, this is so confusing. Nemesis 2. We've got some people coming off Nemesis 2 and they're all, oh no, again, quite a reasonable split. Some people are heading back into Nemesis. Also, do you like my ride signage? I really put some thought into that. I've just done no decoration, no nothing. That might actually kind of work to my disadvantage because I wanted this to be fairly fair, but Stealth has no theme and Nemesis has lots. Then again, I don't actually think the real Stealth has much theming, does it? Just saying. So we've got quite a few people going on Nemesis 3. 63 people have chosen Nemesis 3 versus 24 lifetime guests on Stealth. Oh, so off of Nemesis 3, how many people are going to head to Nemesis 4? Not as many. Not as many. Have we got anyone yet who's like decided not to make the decision? That's really strange. Ooh, I like it. I like it. These people are making it a bit easier for me to like fairly gather data. Let's check in with the death area. I think what I need to do, this isn't just me being me. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's not just me being me. I think I'm just going to add some fire effects just to help me find the death pit because it doesn't look deathly enough, does it? Which makes it stand out a bit, that's all. So we have quite a few guests now at this point. No one wants to ride the Ferris wheel, so that is working beautifully. Yes, I know multiple places are accessible from the park entrance, that's the point. Right, so where are we? We're gonna have to get to the point now where people are actually able to leave, aren't we? Also, okay, so people are exiting Stinger now. Where are we with Nemesis? 5. Oh no. Oh, I may have made a grave error. I didn't connect Nemesis to the park entrance properly. Oh no wonder it says guests are trapped in the park. Oh, I hope I didn't just balls up this whole video now. That's me. Okay, there we go. I think they were just crowding around the exit of Nemesis. So we have our first successful competitors, I guess, who have chosen to ride Nemesis 5 times. You know what? I'm really surprised because it took absolutely ages. I know the other challenge was 10 coasters, but there were a lot of people who gave up. And people just love Nemesis. This is just, I mostly do this just to mess around, to be honest, but it's really interesting to learn where the guests draw the line with these sorts of things. So here's our first Nemesis rider who chose it 5 times. Cody Desai, more like John Wardley, am I right? I just chose your name for you. You know what? I was going to say he could pass as John. I thought he was bald. No, he's just blonde. You're now called John Wardley. To be fair, he is exhausted, starving and thirsty, and he needs the loo. Woon. Right, his first thought, I want to do something fun. I don't want to shop at Hearts Fantastic right now. Same thing. And then he says, help me, because he's trapped. And then he's like, oh, actually, Copperhead Strike looks awesome. And then, woo! Nemesis 5. That's me, that. I mean, he's really fed up, but, you know, he's paving the way for everyone else. Good. Oh, see? Goes from Nemesis to Nemesis. But looking at it, scientifically, most of the people who chose Nemesis to begin with are heading back to Nemesis. So yeah, we have our first winners who have made it. And now we do the inevitable. Let's check in on the ant colony of oh dear. I will be nice and I will add some benches for them. Look at them. Everyone's just like, oh no, someone else got it. Oh, this is miserable. Multiple shops are very busy. Shall we add some more for them? Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just going to majorly slow down my PC. This isn't too bad. I'm going to let it build up for a little while. Please enjoy the time lapse that I'm really going to regret doing because my PC storage space is going to go down. But I'm going to give it literally a good couple of hours. Well, it seems we are unfortunately at the point where no more guests have entered the park and therefore no more people will be filling up into this area. Apart from maybe the, I don't know, occasional person who might complete the challenge and then start again, but for the most part we've gotten through everyone. I've now noticed that as well because of the amount of people who have done the circuit maybe 2, maybe even 3 times. Then they are now starting to gather at the entrance gates because they're just like, boy, I've had enough. We've got to start making the most of this. So now we might as well just RMC washing machine them. So where am I going to build this? The theme park is full. That looks like a fully functioning theme park to me. You know what we've got to do? I bloody love building these. Little airtime moment, if that's what you can call it. Like die time. Got 'em. Oh, it's very beautiful at this time of day. Just need to get it lined up. Tunnel through. Yep, that makes sense. Right, let's start testing this. That looks like it'll go straight for him, right? Why did I say it's so slow? For the love of God. And here we have the wild enthusiast messing around with Planet Coaster and committing several crimes. I'm so bored. Okay, here we go. Please make it, because I can't be arsed building this again. It's very loud. I can't actually... Oh my... noises! Wait. Oh my god! What? Oh my god! What the hell happened there? Oh, where is it? I don't even think it got anyone. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, see, this is so much more fun when you've got, like, actual people. And because I've turned loads of collision settings off, hopefully it should just let me keep shenanigan, you know? Let's build something else. Because it's going to be about 25 minutes before that gets to the top again. How about an inverted coaster? Let's call it Revenge of Nemesis. Oh, I love this hobby so much. What if I build a Nemesis, but it's just all corkscrews? Dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is like Alpengeist. Oh yeah, it's actually the noise. Can you hear the RMC monster going on up there? Wait, there we go. Look at that speed. I just love how terrifying that structure is. I've got to try and keep it this kind of height, I think. And then just slam it down. Oh Lord, she's coming. Wait, Revenge of Nemesis. Yeah, I have Revenge of Nemesis because this is where people end up when they don't choose Nemesis, so it only makes sense that Nemesis personally comes for them. Let's get a POV of this.
Does an upside down corkscrew. Does an upside down corkscrew.
Oh, it's violent. Oh my god! I actually feel a bit scared. That is really threatening. I'm not even... Oh, that's just stunning. It is. I don't know why some of these POVs are just so intense. It actually makes me feel a bit scared watching the POV. Like I'm in danger. I am the danger. I know it's going to get to the point where the whole park is just covered in sports. I don't care. I'm having a good time. Right, where's that launched Formula 1 ride? Let's do this. 175 miles an hour. Is that quicker than the... Break my neck. Oh my god. I think I'm making them like too powerful. Because they're not even getting anyone. They're just like slamming into the ground and then flying in the air. I need something more on par with like the ground level. See, no one's flying out. I need to delete some of these shops, but I don't know how. Oh, perfect. Is it possible to weaponize a spinning coaster? Spin ball, but like angry. How tall will it go? Pretty tall. Fair enough. Oh my god. What I'm doing here is just putting in some elements that will make it spin. Because what I want to do is I want to get it spinning and then I want to fling it at them. You know, like those... Oh, what were they called? The things that you spin in... Beyblades. I'm turning spin ball into Beyblades, alright? No! That's not what I pressed! Oh, you stupid. Stupid game. It's alright. We'll spiral it down. This is just not compatible with life. Oh no. This is just giving me like flashbacks to riding spinball. There we go! Oh, look at it! Oh my god! I didn't even think that was possible! No, it's lost its spin a bit. Oh, for God's sake! Did it just jump over? I can't believe no one's been flung off yet. I'm so annoyed. I purposely... Oh my god! Is this gonna do... Oh, it was me! I'm so silly! There we go. Oh, that's... At least they get back up. Right, now we can see. Right, for the piece de resistance, that's defo how they pronounce it. I'm just going to add some more fire effects, keep it interesting. Oh yeah, let's just set steel benches on fire. Oh, it just tickles me. Yes! Yes, we have our first people to land outside and then somehow they just walk back. Okay, so this needs to be like next level violent. If we started off as high as possible, then technically they should set off much more regularly. Gotta get those lateral squeaky noises in there. Right, let's POV it. But you know what, if none of them actually manage to make like a decent amount of guests like go flinging off into the abyss, I don't know what to tell you. You know you're bad at Planet Coaster when you can't design like literal death machines. Right, come on, please. Oh, yes, oh, the sweets are... Fancy washing machine. beginnings, come on. Let's make a beeline. I just love the POV of it just charging. I think I just saw someone. You know, I think that was a astonishing success. Absolutely beautiful. I love this game. I love playing it in the way that they definitely did not intend for it to be played. I think that's what makes it fun. Oh, that's a bit sad, isn't it? You know what, that'll do. I'm actually really surprised that there's still people doing the challenge as well. Oh, it's just beautiful. POV, you're at Mickey's theme park. No, this is not painful. It's just so sad. I gave up. I very clearly gave up. Oh, well, I've completely lost track of and sense of what the goal was, but you know what, I had fun. So, to conclude, here's how many people chose Nemesis versus Steel Vengeance. Here's how many people chose Nemesis 2 versus Copperhead Strike. Here's how many people chose Stealth versus Nemesis 3. Here's how many people chose Nemesis versus the Acropolis. And finally, here's how many people chose Nemesis 5 versus Stinger. So overall, this is how many people are technically trapped in the park. And here's how many succeeded, which is how many people rode Nemesis 5. And obviously that doesn't account for how many people did succeed and then came off and then started again and probably got trapped somewhere along the way. So, thanks for watching, and I'll be back at some point to curse you all again. Bye!